Today we're going to talk about adding integers. Let's say we have a problem like 4 plus negative 3. Now notice I have my negative 3 in parentheses, and that's just to separate the negative 3, that sign is with the 3 versus the plus. And otherwise it looks kind of strange if we just have 4 plus minus 3. It looks like it's a little strange there. So my number is in parentheses just to separate that. Well, model-wise, here's what we have. I have 4 positives. So I can make plus signs here. I could use chips. We could use all sorts of things. But I have 4 positive for my first number. For my other number, negative 3, I have 3 negative. Okay? And so I have those negative numbers there, so this is a negative sign to show that I have 3 of them. And we create what we call zero pairs, because one positive combined with a negative, so positive 1, negative 1, they create a zero pair. It's like they cancel each other out. Okay? So those create zero pairs, and here's what we have left over. We have a positive 1 left over. So my answer to this is going to be a positive 1. Okay? So let's try a different one. Let's say I have negative 5 plus negative 2. Okay? So in this case, negative 5, I have 5 negative, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 2 negative, 1, 2. Well, in this case, they don't create zero pairs because I don't have a positive and a negative to group together. It's like now I'm just joining them on the same team. The reds go with the reds. And so we have 5 of them and 2 more to end up with 7 total. So our answer to that, because they're negative, is going to be negative 7. There are some rules for adding integers too. So at some point we start seeing that negative 4 plus 10, we have 1 positive and 1 negative. And how I tell my kids is they're battling it out. They're on different teams. We have the negative team and we have the positive team. So we need to figure out who's going to win. Well, the positive is going to win because there's more of them than the negatives. In fact, if I try to figure it out and pair them up, 4 of these will pair up with 4 of these, and then these win by 6 more. So it's an answer of 6. So we subtract them and keep the sign of the larger one, the one we have more of, which is positive. So if I have 12 plus negative 15, in this case, they battle it out. I have positives and negatives. I have more negatives, so my answer is going to be negative 3 because I'll subtract those. If they're both the same sign, like negative 7 plus negative 2, they're red plus red, or they're on the same team, they're both negatives, so they aren't battling, they're going to join the same team. So we're going to add these values to have 9, and because they're negative, they stay negative. So if the signs are the same, we add and we keep the sign. If the signs are different, positive, negative, we subtract and keep the sign with the largest absolute value. Looks like it's the largest one. Now negative 15 isn't the largest, but if we think about it in terms of like chips or something like that, it's the one with the most. Hope this helps. Thanks so much. Have a good day.